Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for our language arts lesson. And today we're going to continue with elements of poetry. Today I'm going to read a poem called My Stars, written by Dina Anastasio, illustrated by Len Epstein. My Stars. As I read this poem, I want you to focus on thinking how the words in the poem help you visualize. I want you to think about why the author decided to write this poem, and I also want you to think about the main idea or the theme of the poem. Let's get started. Listen as I read My Stars. At night, when all the stars are bright, I think about their twinkling light. Tiny diamonds dot the sky. I watch them all and wonder why. Why does my roof of stars appear to be so very, very near, when even nearby evening stars are really very, very far? Beyond the moon, beyond the sun, the stars continue, never done, some together, some alone, waiting to be found and known. A crab, a dipper, snake and bear, I see a bull and a dog up there. Groups of stars I've come to know, nighttime friends who come and go. So what's the closest star to me? Can you guess what it might be? A spinning ball of red hot gas, a massive shining yellow mass. A star that shines throughout the day, at night it seems to go away. All stars are suns, but this one that's overhead, it's called our sun. This is the end of the poem, and now that I have read the entire poem to you, I want you to go back and think about what words helped you visualize and create mental images in your head. Why do you think the author wrote this poem? And what do you think the central idea or the message is? I want you to go to Google Classroom and answer these 3 questions on your own piece of paper or using the document attached called A Stars Poem Questions. Today for our writing lesson, we are going to finish up writing our poem. Today we are going to go back to see what we have written, and we are going to take a look and see if there's anything that we can change or improve, and to see if we need to make any grammar corrections. Today we are going to revise and edit. When we revise and edit, we read our poem and we think about how we can make it better. I want you to take a look at 1 or 2 lines from your poem and think if there's any words that you can change or make better. I wrote about waking up the spring. So when I read my poem, I decided that at the end of my poem, I would like to ask a question. I'm going to ask spring a question using figurative language as if I'm really talking to the spring. So at the end of my poem, I'm going to add the question, won't you please? As if I'm asking spring to please wake up all these different things that I talked about in my poem. I also decided to change something in the 6th verse of my poem. Instead of saying wake up leaves, I decided to change that to bees because I feel like the word bees rhymes better with the word seeds. So instead of saying wake up leaves, I decided to write wake up bees. So let's go back and read the entire poem. Wake up spring, wake up flowers, wake up weeds, wake up frogs, wake up seeds, wake up bears, wake up bees, wake up spring, won't you please? So I think that with the change of words and the question at the end, my poem sounds way better. So now it's your turn to take a look at your poem and see if there is a couple of verses that you might want to change or if you want to add something new. I can't wait to read all of your poems.